Hello everyone, this is Alex from Swoosh English, and today I'm talking about OET writing. Particular emphasis will go on case notes today because a lot of doctors and nurses, I am constantly looking at different Facebook groups, looking at different letters that people are writing, even in our own VIP Facebook group that we give to doctors and nurses when they join our program. Particularly the new doctors and nurses who've only just signed up and they're going through and they're putting their letters in the group. I'm seeing a big mistake right now that's stopping these doctors and nurses from getting a grade B. Remember, that is the goal, okay? Of all 4 papers, reading, writing, listening, and speaking, the writing is the one that most people are getting C's and C pluses on, as opposed to getting B's, okay? And what you are marked upon is your ability to go through and analyze the case notes and select the relevant information for the task you are given. And what I'm seeing from a lot of doctors and nurses out there in the world of the internet and even in our OET program with our new students, a lot of the students who are coming up to their examinations, you know, we've really been able to train them into analysing the case notes properly and correctly. However, so a lot of new OET doctors and nurses, what they're doing especially is they are reading the answers of other students, and then they will then spend their 45 minutes. Remember, you get 45 minutes for the OET exam. What they're doing is they're spending 45 minutes just reading the question and then answering based on the comments that our UK OET teachers gave and also other students as well. And they're taking what another student wrote and paraphrasing it and then using their own words and maybe a few of their own ideas and then answering the question. But these people are not reading the case notes. So you're not reenacting, okay? It's not reflecting what it will be like on the day. Remember, you will have never seen these case notes before in the OET examination. So these won't be past papers, you know, from 2014, 15, 16, etc. These will be brand new case notes, a brand new question. So it's no good you copying another student's answer or paraphrasing it or putting in your own ideas there and not reading the case notes correctly. Remember, you've got 5 minutes reading time. If you don't read the case notes carefully and you don't select the most important information, okay, that reflects what you're asked to do as part of the task, then you're not going to get a grade B. And examiners are very, very well trained to spot this immediately. So you are given the case notes to select the correct information and then to transform it into the letter based on the task you are given. So this is really something that's important because a lot of students are cheating themselves if they are doing this in their preparations because you're not accurately reflecting what it's like in the real examination. So if you're preparing, you know, at the beginning, say for example, your exam, hypothetically speaking, is in July. Okay, maybe for the first couple of weeks, you might spend a little bit more than 40 minutes writing. Okay, 5 minutes reading time, 40 minutes for writing. You might spend a bit more time on it. But as the exam draws nearer, then you really need to start using a stopwatch, start really using that 5 minutes reading time, you know, very systematically, going through, selecting whoever you're writing to. Could be a cardiologist, for example, if you're a doctor, for example, and you really need to think, what information does a cardiologist need to know? So go through the case notes, select what's important, disregard what's not important, and then write your letter. So if you're in a Facebook group community or, you know, you're seeing lots of answers from particular doctors and nurses based on the same one that you're going to do, don't copy what they do, okay? You're better off going through it yourself first, okay? And once you've posted your answer, then you can look at other people's answers and go, I could have put that in, or I could have put this, and this. Because at the end of the day, you're cheating yourself. And it's a lot, you know, a lot of people are saying that the OET exam is a lot of money. You want to be passing first time. We've had some really good results from some of our doctors and nurses who've passed first time. So congratulations to all of you. Dr. Abdullah in particular. There was a doctor called Yin, and there was a couple of other people that I can't think right now. Arsalan, you passed as well. Congratulations to you, my friend, a few others as well. So these people were doing the right things. They were selecting the right information, the most relevant information for the task set, and then they were putting it into their answers. So hopefully you've learned something from that today. Don't just copy the answers of other people and paraphrase it and not actually go through and analyze the case notes and select the information in detail. It's very, very important. The other thing I want to add before we finish is that even though it's an English proficiency examination, okay, don't forget that at the end of the day, you're a doctor or you're a nurse. So think about, what if this was a real scenario? Not just thinking, okay, this is an exam I need to pass. Just imagine if this was a real scenario. You really need to use your thinking cap of a doctor or a nurse, okay, not just an English exam test taker. It's really important. I'm going to cover this in more detail in a future video. If you've got any questions on today's video, make sure you put them in the comment section below. If you want to download our free OET materials, make sure you go to swooshenglish.com.